Okay, this is attempt number 2. I just got out of room tower. The controller was acting up again. Last episode we got more smelter's wedges, and now I think we can get the last one at the bottom there now with the Ashen Idol, but otherwise I think it's going to be mainly just taking on the boss now, so... Let's see, I guess my rings are all good to go. I think we'll switch that out for life protection. I got plenty of souls. Let's just see if I can spend some.
See, less.
Yep, yeah, for 1 point, so let's do that. Do I have... I feel like my flasks are underpowered, although I don't think I cleared out any content lately that would give me new stuff for flasks, so... Yeah, enough putting this off, let's just go do it. With any luck, I can lean on some summons to finish this out. I think, was the lowest? Yeah, the lowest 4. Seems like at least getting Steelheart Ellie to take some pressure off me. It's not too bad a deal. I'm gonna wait for a sec, see if anything else pops up. It's been, I guess, about 5 days since I did a recording, and it's been insanely busy. Things picking up around here. Cool stuff happening all around the website and the blog, so that's nice. I kind of wish I just had more free time to mess around with the DLC stuff. I haven't even really got to look at any videos of stuff that I've already completed to see if there's things I've been missing. I think the witch is over on this side, though. I have no idea if Steelheart will actually go out and fight. There we go. I believe these will heal the boss if he gets too close to them, so no harm in taking them out. And obviously, if I want whatever weapon or special item you get for getting all of the souls to come together, which I assume they will, I need to be picking them up. So I think there's like maybe 1 or 2 more that I must have missed. Yeah. Let's see what we can do about this guy. It's been a while, but I think the slow swings were the thing that were tripping me up. Steelheart. Belly just keeps taking all the attacks there. Oh, there we go. So I can take probably about 2 hits before I really need to worry about healing. So that's good. Of course, my setup here is like two-handing something may not be worth it. Neither are heavy attacks, just because I'm stacking all these attack buff things that are on my character now. Okay. Hey, closed him out. That's cool. Of course, it would be great if I could take more than 1 swipe and just without losing all of my stamina. You know, you do what you do. Unfortunately, it looks like Ellie's going to be running out of health again. Okay, now the fun begins. I am reminded, of the Smelter Demon, like this phase change, and now an AoE that is pretty tricky to dodge. Okay, I want to get out, and then I want to rotate around. Okay, got it. Good for me, not so much for Ellie. And she she is going to town. Okay, and if you just slow your roll there, then you can... Hey. Damn, she is probably going to go out with this one, but she's... Yep. And now I'm not going to get a chance to heal. So I'm just... Maybe I'm not just doing enough damage quick enough if I'm relying on this summon there. Like, as it is right now, bringing more summon increases the health of the boss, obviously, but there are no other NPC summons, at least as far as the spawning area is concerned. But I also think that there's a drop-off cliff on the challenge area to prevent bringing in summons, because the summons over there are pretty powerful, if I recall, just like they were in the other DLC. Well, let's see, let's get some row. See if we can do it with 3. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And we can just step in and wait for the buddy to come. I'm not using a shield. I mean, really confident. And the Green Blossom is actually not a bad idea. Take a Q from that, and why not temporarily increase my strength? Man, I have 11 of those. Okay, let's do it. Oh, I could probably get some hits in right now, couldn't I? Just playing distraction here is pretty good. So, there is not that much room behind him. Ow. I shouldn't have I got greedy, okay. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh, well, that... I am surprised that I have lived through that. Ugh, that's not good. Now, the most important thing is that I stay back and stay alive. Hopefully I don't get rushed down. Okay, somebody clearly knows this fight better than I do. Okay. Yep. Got it. Oh, really? Yeah, well, I mean, somebody doling out a ton of damage obviously helps. I don't know about Ellie waving. Oh, what? Okay. And just being straight up better than I am. So there we go. Can't argue with that. Now, is there like a dragon behind it or something? How many souls am I up now? And what can we learn about the Fume Knight now? 2, so 11, I guess? That doesn't seem right, but... the Fume Knight. Soul the Fume Knight that guards the dungeon of Broom Tower. Rame was a distinguished knight who became infatuated with the Bride of Ash and settled in this land of smoke and fog. The wondrous soul of this knight can be used to acquire numerous souls or create something of great worth. Probably that's a sword. This would be our first crown, I take it. Okie doke. This faint heat lingers in the ancient crown. Huh. Pretty much has been stated already that once all three crowns are gathered up, there's supposed to be something new that's unlocked, so there's obviously incentive to play all these DLCs. I still need to go back and kill the dragon for one of those. And they usually have an upside and a downside. This one looks like just straight upside. Crown of the Old Iron King, who once ruled this land. The king sunk below the scorching iron, met the one whose name must never be repeated, and became Icarus Earth. But those events were long ago, and today no one even remembers the king's name. Yep. That's pretty much everything that we've known about so far, just confirmed, more or less. I guess let's just look straight stat upgradey to me. The only thing is am I fat rolling? Yeah, I am fat rolling, okay. We will lose the bow for now and just mess around with the crown. Okay, so there's a few other, like, looking around for the last Ashen Idol is a thing I want to do. Taking a look at the challenge route is a possibility, although it's going to largely depend on who decides who wants to help me out, and what their stats that would match with this? Who wants to help me out? Just because the thing is essentially designed for 3 people. I've seen people do the challenge route solo from the last DLC, but it, like I said, not really designed for that. Okay. Increases the... Okay, so... let's see. With nothing on, I'm getting essentially just a lot of armor, it looks like. No poise. Now, if I'm not using the bow, I'm just going to go with this hat right now. We'll take a little while and explore and see what else is left to do. See if we can find those last idols to smash. Just ahead. Somehow I doubt it. Looks legit. Sorcery clutch ring. So this is, we missed it in the last DLC, but these are a set of rings that decrease physical defense for increases in magic attack. Increases magic attack but reduces physical defense. The one in the last DLC was for lightning. Which, you know, given how my character was spec'd for a while, probably could have been pretty handy. I'm looking around and listening for where the last idol might be, and this doesn't look like it's going to be of any real benefit to backtrack through here. Better than that probably would be to go to the bonfire and see what I can find. There is that set of armor, and if it says alas nothing happened, I think I have some idea about what that might actually be for, but we won't be able to access it for the time being. What's all the way over here on the left? Just kind of morbid curiosity, if anything. Doesn't look like anything. Said we will try, like I said, look around, see if we can find the rest of Nashandra's, or not Nashandra, the Bride of Ash soul. Hello. That means some business. Otherwise we'll get back, hey, 3 chunks, how about that? Otherwise we'll get back to the main story quest stuff to give ourselves some levels and get some more items that maybe unlock later content. Let's try this. Right above the challenge route with an elevator is a route that I keep missing, which might be worth doing, but it requires a jump. So I'll take a look. I think it's this elevator, maybe? Yes, yes, it is. Okay. Let's see if we get here. Have I been here? This looks familiar. Really not. I would have gotten the chest. Strength ring. That seems good. I'm guessing 5 points of strength like the dex ring. It's big. Yep. And... Yep. 5 points of strength. What's down here? Guy with 2 flaming axes. I like this hammer a lot. I'm pretty sure pre-patch it was like a C or a B in scaling. Is it B or it's a B? Yeah. I feel like it got like upgraded in one of the just updates. I think it may be like up the tower a little bit. I still feel like I must have missed something on the way up, or like the last Ashen Idols could possibly be on the challenge routes and such. So it might just be a whole lot of aimless wandering and circumventing elevators this episode. We'll see. 2 tries for humanoid's not too bad though. Once again, just, you know, as much help as I put in there. The best thing I did was not die. Let's see. Anything else open up when I turned on the tower? There's water. There is that area full of, like, curse stuff. The assassin that I took out, but I still don't know how to get through there without getting cursed, which is not something I am looking to do. It's down here. I think this is out to the... Yeah, that's the area I was just talking about. That is a gauntlet of dudes and witches, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I guess the curse bite ring might be something. Wasn't there something that increased curse resistance in this DLC, or am I just nuts? Oh, great. Just chilling. The doorway got opened up, and what was that? Oh. Another dark... Okay, yeah, that's definitely... I have to have something to get down there. Curse bite, curse bite, curse bite. That doesn't count as... No, getting cursed is not the same as dark damage. Blood bite +1. Maybe there's a curse bite +1. Somebody sells the curse bite ring, and I'm drawing a blank right now, so between episodes I'll think about that. Try top of the tower, and then we're just going back to Drang Lake Castle. Maybe we could start at the Smelter's Throne and go down. Yeah, let's try the Smelter's Throne and just get down. Cause a lot of times seem to be longer than they used to. I'm not entirely sure why that is. Was it glowing before? Victory required head. Maybe not. Still, nothing happens. So something is going on with this armor now. It seems to have reacted to Le Humanoid being killed. Yep, it's a Minotaur. Oh, don't want to fall. Fine. And that's another elevator in this. Wasn't there like lots of bad dudes around or something? I can't remember. Ow. Yeah, that's where I got the wedges from. We will come back to this. I don't feel like wandering around aimlessly, honestly, at the moment. Get some more levels, get on appropriate standing for DLC stuff, and probably gonna get that dragon too. I might do some research, like I said, so as not to bore viewers. Let's go back to Majula again, spend some of these souls. I should probably be investing them into more armor stuff. How much more? 6, so I'm on chunks now, right?
Huh?
That boss is dead.
And you?
Nope.
Lowly.
What about... Have I even invested enough souls into getting the other armors opened up? Or maybe just the Alva stuff is what you need. Because he's not
I'm
on
glad.
track. Well, some of it.
Always open for business.
If I wanted to go super heavy. I need more stamina is what I need right now.
Si, lest.
Let's see. Strength, dexterity, vitality. Ah, stamina. There we go. Nah, 2 points in that. Sure, that seems fine to me. I've got some large souls I can use if I want to upgrade the armor. I think, yeah, the weapon's plus 5, isn't it? Let's get that fixed. I do have the chunks for this. So I should probably go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and use some large souls for
I'll
it.
be around.
Great hero. Should be plenty. Let's go back to equipment and go ahead and put the bow back on. Take the helmet off since I'm not going to really be using it. I had it and I passed by it because I'm kind of in a fog at the moment. That was not the right piece of armor. I should probably be taking a break right now at this point. Something lighter. Yeah, but that was the one that it doesn't match, so whatever.
What?
Force weapon, armor. Just spread them out evenly. that. And the legs. I've got 2 slabs, so that's 6,000, 7,000 some souls. Let's do Proud Knight. And another one. And then we'll have cool defense. Oh, wait a minute. The Circuit Blade takes Twinkling. Ah, okay, I might see why it balances out its really good stats. Slab. Slab.
I'll be around.
I need more chunks. How much time are we on right now? I got another 20-30 minutes. I can probably make some progress. Let's see, we were dealing with Ruin Sentinels before that delightful bit of DLC dropped, I believe. So, Kingsgate. We opened up everything, but we didn't turn on the lights, right? I do have to deal with one soldier. I think I can skip the Ruin Sentinel that's across the way. 2 hitting those. Oh, no, there we go. Charlotte's Revenge. I feel like I already had a pretty good grasp on this stuff here, but it's gonna kind of be a cakewalk in comparison to what I was dealing with just a few episodes ago. Okay, like that, it's nothing. In fact, I'm doing so confident. That's something I could do. Get more stability on my shield, actually. And you know, as a strength build, having access to the great shields, they have a lot more stability, which basically means that I will lose less stamina for blocking with them. Out of curiosity, Twin Dragon puts me right at the equip load limit. I took off the bow too. How much stability are we talking here? 65, 65, 75. Let's mess around with this for a little while. It's not 100% blocked, doesn't need to be though. I know the solution would be if I wanted to use something that's large, I could go and start putting points into being able to equip more stuff, but... Oh, controller's deciding it wants to be on the fritz again. With the way that Flynn's Ring works right now, I'm at, I think, the optimal amount of stamina before, like, it's almost as much of a damage buff as, like, Ring of Blades +3. So, which is good, since I don't have one of those, and I don't feel like fighting 2 pursuers for them either. This place can get a little bit tricky. Something else. I was going to switch that out for Strength Ring? Well, everything is just too heavy. Well, being safe, I guess. That doesn't seem right either, because of, well, a 200 soul gain, or whatever, if I don't die. Honestly, just staying human is more... okay. This room is kind of annoying. Just roll diagonally, though, it's not too big a deal. Poison arrow is still all the same. Sin Knights, okay. Ideally, you don't want to pull all 3 of these, but that can be tough to do. Of course, if you 2-shot them, it's not really that big a deal either, it turns out. God, the bash weapons are too good. Too good. Green Blossom. This always was very weird to me. It's a picture of the Queen, Ashandra, and if you get too close, you get cursed. Supposedly that's some hint about the true nature of her. I don't know if I buy all that. It just funny little thing. The room itself is very strange, just that portrait obviously being the focal point. I'm gonna take this guy out and then deal with, I've totally forgotten the name of the Faith Merchant. That, because this Dark Spirit essentially is her with no miracles. But like the model and with a knife. Just instead named the Nameless Usurper, which apparently was the name of all of the Invader Spirits when this thing was in an early stage of development, if I'm not mistaken. This is me remembering EMB playthroughs of Dark Souls 2. That's been quite a while, so I might be totally making that up, but man, it was good at dodging the R1, but the heavy, on the other hand, seems to be lacking. Want to go down. I think there's a ladder actually, yeah. Hey, shield seems good. And right here, right? Yeah. This was pretty easy to miss. Normally somebody's leaving a message though. Have to worry about too much respawning between here and there. There are a few other things. The sewage-looking stuff over there will degrade your armor. Oh, stuff. So you can take it all off and get what's down there, which I think is like poison removal stuff or something. I don't know. It's not a super valuable item. Oh no! I lost connection with Steam. That means I'm gonna have to solo the next boss fight. I don't know what's up with my internet. We'll give it a try. I usually get some help, in all honesty. I don't think the fight is terribly difficult. It is just another one of those multi-stage, not multi-stage, but multi-man fights, and having somebody play distraction is handy. Here we have good Queen Chandra, which, if you're not paying close attention to stuff, this very well might be your first introduction to who she is, or just, and it's actually possible to skip her, but I think that the ghost down in the foyer when we entered initially is the first mention.
You have fought admirably on your journey, cursed undead. I am Nashandra, Queen of Dranglake. A true monarch carries the weight of their souls. The last king of this land, King Vendrick, as he was called. He found the strength to rule his people, and when the undead were born, cursed, he found more strength to face them, but in the end, he never took the true throne. Visit Vendrick. We have no need for two rulers.
That line right there obviously makes her seem somewhat insidious. Some other things worth noting, her character model is much larger than yours, though it's hard to tell sort of at this distance. I don't think she is generated the same way that player characters are. I think she is like a unique model, same way a lot of boss stuff is. As far as I know, none of her armor or anything like that exists in the game. Yeah, well, there's lots of summon signs here, because like I said, this fight kind of tricky with one person, really easy otherwise. Because hey, it's Dragon Rider again, but this time with two. So really it's just not getting hit by that great bow, because they also have the same amount of health. I think actually the blue one has even less. But as it stands, like, you're gonna most likely be dealing so much more damage now. It's not a big deal. The only thing is, like, getting caught out, trying to heal. Like, it can be rough while you get interrupted from the spears. Yeah, like that. Nope, okay, now we're going 2-on-2. I don't know if he does that at the half health mark. You can also aggro the Blue Knight down. Just gonna probably hurt a little bit. I just need to look for an opening with two of them. This is pretty much the same deal as Throne Watchers near the end. You just need to find an opening. You're not going to be punished, I guess, too hard. Granted, with all the HP that I have, I've got a pretty wide margin for error at this moment. Yep. And half the health of the other one with one swing. Okay, yeah, I must have hit him with like the sweet spot, or he is way weaker than I remember being. Yep. Oh. At the beginning there, he's actually using our beloved Dragon Rider Great Bow, but shooting great arrows out of it. Dragon Rider Bow. He's using great arrows. Okay. That's about half the souls what we got for the Fume Knight. And hey, there's Bernhardt. Did we talk to him already?
Oh, well met, friend. Good to see you well. Yes, very good indeed. I journeyed from the distant east to perfect my swordsmanship. And legend has it that powerful beings slumber in this land. This sword has been in my family for generations. And only a real man can wield it true. I may face any manner, a man or beast, but none shall be a match for my sword.
There's something sort of odd about that. Just like, obviously it looks like the Moonlight Greatsword, but it is essentially a fake. Like, you don't get the special attack stuff, and it's just like I think it's an alright Greatsword. It's nothing really that special. Which, in its own kind of way, like, Bernhardt more or less follows you throughout the entire game into some places which you really should have no business being in, which is kind of hilarious. But the fact that he's able to use the fake and get as far as he does,
Bearer of the less
kind of, speaks highly of his, potential skill. At least that's what I gather from it anyway. Once again, checking for time. Yeah, let's go ahead and just make it a little bit short. Nothing wrong with that. Don't know if I'll stick with this Great Shield thing, but yeah, we're back on track now. We'll probably be making some very quick progress, and hopefully by the time third DLC comes out, we'll have cleared up the rest of the other two, and be leveled for it. I guess September just started up, so yeah. See you guys next time.